Hello, this is one of those videos. It's going to be more of a diary entry than a fluff sort of, I don't know, have a real sort of intention to it. So the last couple of days, I think if we go back to, let's put some order to this. Tuesday night, went to bed, and perhaps, I don't know, some of my practice has not been as in tune of late as perhaps it should have been, and for the first time in a long time felt that there was like a negative energy sort of lurking, which I saw and dealt with. It was sort of I don't know, something worth noting, but not anything that was threatening because it was dealt with. So yesterday drew a new rune, and once I'd got home, as is my usual practice, I sort of then have to separate from the previous rune and sort of attach to the new rune. And again, this is normally quite a straightforward thing, not anything that stands out. It's now my weekly practice, and it's something where so if I open myself and connect to our home, our gardens, the building, etc., and sort of release, tap into, focus, open myself to the area and reinforce defenses, and then sort of that as part of my detachment mechanism, because having put Yara into the little storage space where all the runes I've drawn so far are kept, I'll have my new rune with me and close myself down, and with the new rune with me, I then sort of attach to it, because as I close myself down, it's with me and a part of me. Yesterday's process was significantly different to all the others I've done of late, specifically while being on my runic journey. And I don't want to go into the descriptive details, except that it was powerful and I was not alone, and it was very comforting and inspiring. It was a process that, because it was so powerful in the moment, that it was longer than usual, more thorough, and I don't know, a special moment or length of time that the work was done and felt very right and correct. So I sort of, once I'd finished, it was that sort of I don't know, being happy with yourself and what it meant, and something to sort of note in a vague way for future purposes. Obviously the last few days have been quite hot, and we'd gone to bed again, sort of like stuffiness in the air. Slept better than I did the previous night, with the experience I had the previous night, and it was comforting almost that in the night there was a storm, some thunder, and it's a silly little thing, but for perhaps the first time, as I sort of woke up and was to listen to the thunder as hearing it, my reaction was, "Hello, Thor." I just thought that was my reaction, which has not really happened before. And I guess what I'm trying to get at is there was no conscious effort to think of the situation. It was instinctive, and really sort of taking comfort from I'm all for not overdoing signs and symbols. It's like just because there was some thunder doesn't mean Thor was looking over us. But just, I know, being sort of a part of my nature now. It's in me, as it were, to sort of, I'm not forcing myself to think as such, that it's a natural part of me. I might have to think about this a little bit more, or maybe that does hit the nail on the head, that I'm in a comfortable place. I'm content, I'm happy, I'm exploring my runic journey, and comfortable in my faith. So this is just really a diary entry, as I've said, and nothing more to it. I'm not going to look at making sort of statements or points. It's just sort of recording this for prosperity. So if you watch this, thank you. It might seem a little bit vague. I apologise. Look forward to tomorrow, when I can sort of stick to my routine regarding my runic journey. Thank you very much.